What's up, my people? ¿Qué pasa, mi gente? Welcome to another episode of Hoy En Día TV. Yes, another beautiful day here. And I'm going to bring on my co-host, Manny Morales. Welcome to the stage.
Bendiciones, bendiciones, mi gente. How's everybody doing? ¿Cómo estamos hoy? ¿Cómo estamos esta noche? How's your New Year?
All right.
So how you been? How was your week? Tell everybody how your week was.
You know what? No, it's okay. I'm going to say positive. Everything's been beautiful.
Right.
And I'm in better spirits, and that's all that matters.
Right.
But overall, I will say that it's a beautiful thing to be here. Another amazing episode. We actually have a special segment today, so I'm excited about that.
Yes, I'm definitely excited. Definitely excited.
But all in all, life is good. You know, as I continue to progress in the different things that I do within my career, it's just growing more and more. So it's just taking for me to learn how to shift and pivot with the positive changes that are coming, you know? So, yes.
I definitely agree. A lot of changes this year so far. And it's just learning how to pivot, you know, and go from one thing to the next. And then my problem is accepting help. So, like, I know how I want things, and it's like I try to do it all myself. But it's like I can't be in, 50 places at one time, and it's like I'm doing one thing, and then something else pops up, and it needs to be done, and it's like I want everything to flow smoothly, and it's just difficult. There's not enough time in the day for one person to do everything. So
at all,
I'm definitely going to put some posts out there, take some applications for some assistance, and a maid maybe, because the housework, like once I get into this office right here, that's over. It's over with. After I leave work, I'll go to the gym, then I'll eat dinner, take a shower, come into the office, and that's it. That's pretty much it. If I come into the office on the weekends early, ain't no housework getting done. So yeah.
No, life. I like that. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those like you said, it's a single life, and so that's why for those who have partners, definitely value your partners. I mean, and I get it. Everybody has a choice. You have a choice, Manny, whether you want to be by yourself or what have you. That's you. But for those individuals who made a choice to be with somebody, to be in a relationship or a marriage, what have you, definitely appreciate that partner, because a lot of they help balance the other parts that you may not be able to do or don't have time to do, what have you. You balance each other out. What one does, the other does, and vice versa. You take shifts and turns. And so that's why I really appreciate that. But also with you being, solo, it gives you the opportunity to have your own space and do things the way you want it. So, there's pros and cons to both, right?
Yeah.
And then also being in a situation, in a positive marriage or what have you, helps you balance finances versus when you're solo, the finances are all on you. So,
trust me, that's the only part I hate, like having to do everything all on your own.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, I want to be in a relationship, but I just really haven't found anybody that understands me, and understands the journey that I'm on. It's like most women, which, I mean, I get it, they want time and affection, and they want, them time. But right now I'm on a journey, and I don't have a lot of time for other people, So it's like I purposely don't put myself out there because I don't want to waste nobody's time. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm trying to do, and what I'm trying to do, I can't really have somebody tag along unless they're willing to, take a little bit of time that I can give them, or, just, it's difficult. It's difficult.
Yeah. No, I get it. Or unless they're on the same journey as you are, where you have the same likes, they can help you with your business and vice versa. They can help you with filming, what have you. So yeah, no, that makes sense. And I'm glad you brought that up, because it was interesting yesterday. Was it yesterday or just this morning? I saw a want to say it was an IG post or something, and I couldn't tell if it was a skit or if this was true. And a lot of people were kind of debating, but what was interesting was there's a lady who was on the phone, and somehow somebody recorded her because she was going on a date.
Mm-hmm.
And she was pretty much telling the guy she needed to get her nails done. And she was really adamant. And he was like, why do you need to get your nails done? And this is us hearing the voiceover of him talking because she had him on speaker.
Right.
And then it got to the point where she was getting really like borderline disrespectful with him, where she was like, oh, well, you're the way you sound is like broke vibes and blah blah blah, that you don't want to pay to get my nails done and what have you. And I'm thinking like, what? Pay to get your nails done?
Right.
Because they were going on a date.
Mm-hmm.
And so according to her, she has to look a certain way and he has to take care of that. And I'm like, so I, as a woman, completely disagree with that. And so, and she thought she was cute, which maybe to somebody she is cute. I mean, to me, I guess as a woman, I'm not attracted to other women. I didn't think she was cute. I didn't think she was all that. But, and you can tell that she had some body work done. And so in my mind was like, if you have enough money to get body work done, which costs thousands of dollars, why can't you just pay $75 to get your nails done? Why do you, a man or this guy that you're going on a date with, to get your nails for you? Like, I mean, so what are your thoughts about that, man?
So, if you were in a relationship with that person and y'all have been on numerous dates and, you know, have talked about possibly living together or just have furthered your relationship than just, you know, the first or second date or third date, then okay, cool, I get it. You know, if you didn't have the money, I'd help you. But like, if it's the first or the second date, like, I don't know you like that. Why do I have to? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be a gold digger. Like, we see that she was. Like, that's all she wanted was money and for somebody to take care of her. And I'm definitely not with that.
Yeah,
you know, I need somebody that's gonna, you know, push and help and motivate just as much as I do them. You know. So
absolutely. Absolutely. And I see your point if you want to help them, of course. But
yeah.
I mean, I don't see that really as an expectation, even. And this is just me talking as a woman and how I think and process things is if this is something that you want, you shouldn't expect your man to pay for it unless he volunteers to say, hey, honey, I know you want to get your nails done. Here's money. How much do you need? Right. Versus telling him like, oh, I got to look a certain way and and sounding all obnoxious and stuff. And I'm like, no.
Like, that's the norm now. Like,
and that's
it is. It definitely is. Like, the people that have money, that's what they do. Here goes some money. Go buy some clothes. Go buy, you know, get your nails done and stuff like that. And then when they lose that person because they get, you know, tired and uninterested, they go find it somewhere else, you know, and it doesn't work most of the time.
Right. And that's why I advocate for beauty and brains.
Right.
Like, if you're going to be a man or a woman and you're going to look a certain way, that's great. But have something to fall back on. Because remember, estamos envejeciendo, so we're getting older, right? And our looks are going to fade and what have you. What is it that you're going to fall back on when you do get older, right? Or do you have a business? Do you have a degree where you can get a lucrative job that pays 6 figures? Like, what is it that you have for yourself so that you don't have to depend on somebody else?
Exactly. But most women want to be taken care of. They don't want to go out there and actually work for themselves. You know, and it's sad.
I thank God I'm not that woman. Gracias a Dios que yo no soy así.
Yes, that's why I stay single, because I don't have time to deal with that. Like, when I come home, if I were in a relationship and I came home, I want somebody to be like, how was your day? Know what I need. Like, if, you know, she gets home before I do, start dinner, we can make dinner together, you know, just be there, you know what I'm saying? And not have to wait for me to, okay, I need this and I need that and I need this and I need that. No, just know what needs to be done. Reassurance, affirmations. You know what I'm saying? Just sit and cuddle, sit and talk. You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to tell you this stuff?
Right.
And that's what I run across a lot sometimes. Like, women want the man to take charge, which I understand. Don't get me wrong. But it's like they sit back and wait for the man to tell them everything. Like, I'm not here to teach you.
Right.
You should learn this stuff. You should already know how to treat a man, you know?
I will say this, Manny, from a woman's perspective, every man is different and every need is different. So it's more about in communication, obviously, is key. And sorry, I'm putting this charger back on the laptop here. Communication is key, where it's like if people's likes and dislikes change, like I know mine likes and dislikes change and has changed many times. And
Right.
so it's up to me to vocalize that, because I don't expect my partner to read my mind or to assume or know already off bat that this is what I like, or maybe I used to like it last year, but this year I'm like, oh, I'm sick of it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a process of give and take, where communication is definitely key, voicing how you feel, but also giving the benefit of the doubt, where sometimes there are questions, sometimes the person just doesn't know, or they may have changed or sense a shift in something where they're like, okay, what's happening now? Let me get a better understanding, what have you.
Right.
So, and even with that, like I've noticed situations where individuals have they have like what they consider a business page, right? And for whatever reason, they don't promote that they are in a marriage or a relationship or what have you. And then the other person may feel like, well, damn, you post everything else, but why don't you post me? Like, what are your thoughts about that? Like, let's say if you were in a situation with somebody and they claim, oh, this is a business page, but then you see other things that are personal and you see them giving gratitude or credit to other people, but really not to you when you're really their backbone. How would you feel about that?
So, I have a business page, and I had that happen to me as well.
Okay.
So I know firsthand. So, they were like, um, the things that you say on your pages and this, that, and the third, and it's like it's just a business. At the end of the day, I'm with you. Um, and if the relationship is that secure, then I would definitely post you on my personal page. But if it's a business page and I'm only posting stuff business wise, then I don't feel like I should have to post anything personal on that page, because that's not really what the content that I want on that page.
Yeah. Yeah.
And most people don't understand that. They're like, well, you're not saying anything about me. You're not saying anything that you're in a relationship. It's a business page. It's all about business. So they don't need to know that I'm married with 3 kids or, what have you. But it's just business. They want, whatever I'm offering. So I would say if you're in a relationship like that and they need that type of validation, then start a personal page and post personal stuff there. But if it's a business page, like I don't want to go to a business page and see somebody, their anniversary. I don't, that's not what the business page is for, and if you feel like you need that type of validation, and me being here in your face 24/7 isn't validation enough, then, if I'm in agreement with starting a personal page, then I'll do it and we'll post, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
if it's a business page, let's keep it business.
Okay, yeah. And that makes sense, absolutely. Like if it's all business, but when you start seeing like where there's a gray, where there's sometimes personal pictures of children and other family members, what have you, then that's where it's kind of like, okay, well, it's just truly a business page, right? But no, you make a good point. It's separating it. Like I've even seen, well, and that's interesting too, because I see celebrities where they have like their business pages, but then they put everything personal anyway, where they have the kids and what anniversary pictures. So I mean, I guess to each his own. Everybody has their choice to decide how their business page looks. But yeah, no, I see your point. You make a really good point. Absolutely. Let's pivot over. Did you hear what's going on with the California wildfires?
I seen something about that on news while I was on the treadmill, and well, not the treadmill, but the bike at the gym. And it's getting crazy. Like they said, thousands of houses have been destroyed. I think it was 10 people died or something, hospitalized. It was a brief thing, but yeah, like prayers out to those people out there, because they're losing their homes. They're losing everything, and it's nothing that they could do about it. It's really
Yeah, it's
crazy.
really, really sad. I'm looking at stateline.org now. And this story, they're saying that apparently, as climate change warms the planet, wildfires have become unpredictable and extreme. That's the new words that were invented. So, fire NATO, gigafire, and fire siege. And so that's their new situation. And so apparently, this is going on where they have gotten winds gusts up to 100 miles an hour. That is scary.
Wow.
And then first officials reported that more than 1,000 homes in just the Pacific Palisades have been destroyed and many have been injured. And yeah, as of yesterday, I saw that the fires took at least 3,000 acres of property already.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. 100-mile-an-hour winds. That's it's pushing that fire everywhere. Wow, that's a lot.
That is a lot. But and I often think like what because we know from a natural standpoint like how fire starts. Like if you rub it against a rock or rub a match or something. I'm trying to like grasp my brain around how it starts from a natural perspective. Like what is really causing these natural fires?
Because the grass and the foliage out there is so dry, when the heat hits it, like it get hot enough to ignite itself, and that's how the wildfire starts. Yeah, because it's so dry because there's no water out there. I remember one time they were in a what do they call it? A water conservation thing.
Because they were in a drought.
Right. Where they couldn't use water to like water their plants and lawns and stuff because there wasn't enough water.
Yeah, I remember that too. That was a couple of years ago. Wow. Yeah. Wow. That is insane. Man, well, my prayers and thoughts are out with the families affected. I know this is tough, and I really pray that you all find some comfort and have family in other places that can really help you out with the situation where you can go temporarily with them, be safe. It's better for you to be safe and do what's best for you and your family. So,
yeah, I definitely pray for them because it's tough to lose everything. I can only imagine what they're going through, and then they have to deal with the fire. Not only losing everything, but dealing with just the devastation of the fire and having to rebuild all over again. Not just losing their personal belongings, but their actual homes. And if you don't have insurance for that,
I know
exactly.
Ooh, wow, yeah. I saw I have a friend on Facebook who said that they were good. Their concern is the air quality. That's scary. The air quality where you can't even breathe.
Right, because of the ash. Yeah, and you can't see in some places. It's just wow.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Whew. Well, let's pivot over and shift into a positive note.
Yes.
Let's shift into a positive note because technically, this is a special segment. Last month, Manny and I had the opportunity. Now, last month meaning before the new year, right?
Right.
Manny and I had the opportunity to one, meet in person in Raleigh, North Carolina, and two, we attended the Apex Couture magazine and the Vivi Show experience, and it was wonderful. We really had a good time. There was so much amazing talent, wonderful people. It was just a good experience overall. Manny, what were your thoughts about the event?
I definitely enjoyed it, man. Just the amazing talent of the youth right now. There's some parents out there that are actually guiding their children into, some respectable things, and it's just amazing. It's definitely amazing just to see the talent and the things that they're just putting together. The girl was 6 years old. And she already knew like that. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
She was.
The cold. But it's cold here now. So
that's what you get. So
I appreciate Collective Wear for the hoodie because it's helping me stay warm.
Wepa. And I'm glad you brought that up because Collective Wear is one of our sponsors, and you're going to see it throughout the show as well. And for those who want to order Collective Wear, you can definitely go on my website, yessirodriguez.com. there is collective wear gear there available to order.
Yes.
Or you can go under my request. What'd you say, Manny?
I say get your collective wear because it's amazing and it keeps you warm. I know it's like 20 something up there, isn't it?
I'm not sure. I haven't checked yet, but big shout out to Esther though. Good evening, Esther. Good to see you.
Hola, mami.
See your comment. But sí, but that's what you get. Eso es lo que tú coges por hacer muecas. Pero si no está frío, okay, well, guess what? El frío te persiguió a ti, mijo.
Yeah, I think it's because the weather from there is kind of coming down here, so it's been cold these past couple of days. So
it's chasing you. It's following you. It's following you. It said, you know what? I got something for you.
I talk too much.
Well,
did you hear about the stimulus checks? They're coming back. Yes, for those people. No, wait. For those people that didn't get it the first time that they sent them, they're giving, because there was like $2.4 million that wasn't used during the stimulus.
wow.
So they're going to, I guess, find the people that never applied for it or put in their taxes or received one, and they're going to send checks. I don't know how true this is. It was on the news. My mom even sent it to me from Puerto Rico. I'm like, how do you, like, Mom, for real, like, you're in the islands. Just don't worry about what's going on out here.
Well, of course she cares. You're her baby. She wants to make sure you're good and that you know. Shout out to Mom.
So yeah, she asked me. She was like, "Did you get the stimulus check?" I was like, "No." She sent me the link. I was like, I read it earlier. So, because I think it was you that sent me something of news. So it made me install a news app. So every once in a while, I get notifications of different stuff that's happening. So I was like, I'll keep it because, I don't really watch the news, but I need to keep up with current events just in case we have an apocalypse or a zombie, apocalypse thing going on. I need to know. I don't want to just be surprised with a zombie knocking on my door.
No, I feel you. I feel you. And I mean, sadly, we're slowly starting to witness that, between the wildfires, what happened in Western North Carolina with the hurricane that damaged all those properties, and even parts of Florida that received damage too from, I think it was Milton, was it? And then what happened in Puerto Rico with Maria. I mean, slowly different parts, we're starting to see it. People going local. What happened in Louisiana and in New York. So there's pockets happening.
What happened in New Orleans. Prayers out to those people that died. And
I know.
It's tragic, man. That's why I don't really go places. I don't go to the club anymore because they're always shooting. Like fiesta como eso, no voy porque you never know what's gonna happen. And look, 10 people died, and a car bomb. Like, I mean, I want to quiero gozar, pero I can't. I want to come home too.
Right? So, it's not worth it. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mucha razón. People don't realize, I mean, I believe in the power of karma, good and bad karma. When you do good, good is going to come to you. But when you do bad and you hurt other people, that karma is going to affect you.
Definitely.
That karma is going to affect you. So just be mindful of your actions, please, listeners, viewers. Please do your best to do good. Good karma. When you put out good, good's going to come back to you. So
we need you to keep watching our show. So please do good so you can continue to watch our show.
Yes. Bam. Because we're what? We motivate, enlighten, educate, inspire, and entertain you, the viewer and listener, with every episode. So yes. And in honor of Three Kings holiday that just passed this past Monday, we're technically, this week is still a holiday for a lot of the Latinos, especially in the Caribbean.
Yeah. My mom gives me I can't remember how she said it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find her.
Oh, she sent you a message about the Dia de los Reyes.
Because, she celebrates it now that she's in Puerto Rico. When she was here, She didn't celebrate it, but she does now. What did she say?
Yeah, a lot of people I personally know here, they celebrate it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Manny. What'd you say?
No, I was saying she sent me a little picture Feliz Dia de Reyes.
Oh, that's sweet. That is sweet. Well, with that in mind, without further ado, Manny, should we go ahead and
of course
play our so just be mindful, although the record this is going to be a pre-record, obviously, that we're going to broadcast here. But it was filmed live, but pre-record for you all now. So we hope you enjoy and have a beautiful rest of your day. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Adios. Thank you for watching.
Mi gente, bienvenidos. Welcome to another episode of Hoy En Día TV. Manny and I are on location.
Bienvenido.
Hey, and guess what? Today, Manny and I had a chance to meet for the first time in person. Yes.
She's real. She's a real person.
Yeah, I'm a real person. So are you. Hey, we're both real people. So, Manny, tell the audience, where are we at and what are we up to today?
We're in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're here for the Apex Couture magazine release party. It's the VV show. It's a Christian-based artist, rapper, singer. There's going to be performances. We got vendors inside. We got the magazine. We got the editor-in-chief of the magazine. We're about to interview in a little bit. So, yeah, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yes, we are on location. So as you heard it from Manny, we are here.
Yes.
And there's a lot going on. So you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back with you. Welcome, mi gente. We are back. Bienvenidos. Hoy En Día TV. We have an amazing guest with us today. Tell us your name and who you are and what you do.
I am Antoine Wright, editor-in-chief of Apex Couture magazine, and we are here now live at the VV Show Experience, where we have this amazing young lady going to be putting on a performance. And this is a magazine release party for everybody that's involved. And you know how Apex Couture magazine does. We go from city to city, state to state. We bring the show to you.
Beautiful. Manny.
Yes, I'm definitely surprised you came to Raleigh. It's cold out here, bro.
Yes, yes.
What the heck? Why couldn't we stay in Florida with the heat?
Hey,
well, what we do is we go to the city or wherever, whoever's on the cover, wherever they're from, we'll bring it to them.
Gotcha.
So we want to do a celebration and bring out the people in the community so they can come out and celebrate the release of the magazine.
Okay.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
So remind the viewers and listeners, what is Apex Couture magazine? What is their focus? And if they want to be a part of it, how do they become a part of it?
Well, the focus of Apex Couture magazine is basically entrepreneurship. Now, we do deal with a lot of stars. So a lot of people think it's mainly about entertainment. But what happened is the stars gravitated to us because our platform is about whatever it is you do. We are the ones who open up the doors for you to make that happen, versus having to go through gatekeepers in the industry. So whatever it is, if you're a professional, they have an amazing podcast. We work with them. We work with models, actors. If you're a tax collector and you want to promote your business, we do all of that. But we do it in a way that you can have access to the people in the industries you need to have access to. So we open up the doors for you to be able to be successful in whatever it is you do. And we don't have time to be waiting on nobody to open any doors, because at Apex Couture magazine, nobody opened any doors for us. So we had to kick the door down. Since we kicked the door down, we're going to let y'all walk in right behind us. Right. So that's how we do that.
Yes, I love it. Absolutely. And so the Apex Couture experience, we are here today. So for those who haven't had a chance to experience it, give them a little insight as to what they can expect.
Well, so you can expect this one. You can expect a lot of performances. There we have gospel artists. We have kid models and actors. So they're gonna be strutting and doing their thing. And then we also represent the vendors, the businesses They are our heartbeat in America. So, you know, when they come out and they've been with us, we get them spotlights and we let everybody know who they are. So you can just expect a lot of networking, a lot of fun, great vibes. It's an industry event, so we don't have any problems or anything like that. So if you want to rock with Apex Couture Magazine, email us at apexcouturemag.com, or you can just look us up, Google us. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, any of those places. Hit us up and book us to come to your city. We get you on that cover, we get you up in that thing, baby. We make it hot, baby.
Yes.
And we look good while we doing it too. That's what it's all about.
That was actually my question. Where can they find you and what you got going on next?
Oh man, listen, right now we're in our 12th year. He was
That's
actually
amazing.
there for the 10-year anniversary. So we you can Google us, Apex Couture Magazine, on any platform. Facebook, IG, we're there. So you look us up, and when you hit that DM, we're gonna get back at you as soon as possible.
Wow. So any last minute words you want to share with the audience of Hoy En Día?
Man,
and
you
the
know,
listeners?
this was something that I spoke of, right, years ago before we won any awards or anything like that. I told my wife, I said, hey, I want to take this show on the road one day, and we're here now. So anything you speak, you think it, speak it, then do it.
Beautiful. Yes. Well, here you heard it again. Hoy En Día TV. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Sponsored by Collective Wear. Watch Hoy En Día TV Thursday, 7:30 p.m.
She just dropped the album. Her and Harris T.I. daughter just dropped a Christmas song called Christmas Wake Up. Make sure you check that out. It's already on all platforms. Video drop Monday. But this song is called Party, so that's what we're going to do for VP right now. We're about to turn our bed to it.
Welcome back to another segment of Hoy En Día TV. We are still on location here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we have a special guest who is adorable. And we've actually worked at other productions before. Tell us, lovely lady, who are you and what is your name and what you do?
My name is Van Van and I rap.
Ooh, you rap. So what kind of rap music do you do?
Like hip hop.
Dance music.
Yes,
You got
I do.
everybody in there dancing.
Uh-huh.
So how old were you when you started doing this?
2.
Oh.
Really? 2 years old.
When did you know that you wanted to be a performer?
Right.
One day me and my dad was going to the playground and I wanted to make the song called Play Not Sound, and then all this happened.
Wow, that is amazing. What words of encouragement or advice would you share with fellow young children, kids, that look up to you and that say, hey, I want to do that too? What would you say to them?
Work hard, never give up, and always try your best.
Wonderful.
Yes.
How can people find you and follow you?
They can look up the real Van Van _
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any last minute words that you want to share with the audience of Hoy En Día TV?
Listen to my new song, Christmas Wake Up with Eris, T.I.'s daughter.
Okay, beautiful. Well, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
And we will be right back. Thanks for tuning in.
Presents piled high, it's a holiday spree. We gotta wake up, wake up, wake up. Mama got them yams on. Wake up, daddy kept them jams on. Wake up, you know the vibes when it's colder. It's Christmas Day and you know the fam coming over.
Welcome back. We are back here in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Apex Couture Experience. We have another amazing special guest. Introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I am Vanessa Mitchell, better known as the Preacher Girl, and I am the mother of the honoree tonight, part of the Mitchell Family Empire and the Vivi Show.
Wow, amazing. So just hearing a little bit from your interview that you just had on stage, and very intriguing. So tell us a little bit more about how this journey began.
Man, I'm telling you, I believe that it began when me and my husband got married, honestly.
Right.
We met and we were both business minded, very young. So we still kind of grew together because we were like teenagers.
Okay.
And so we got married within 6 months. And then we literally started building our family off of the faith of God, the principles of God. And he began to show us like our gifts. And with our gifts, we put together the Mitchell Family Empire, not changing our children's gift, allowing them to use their gift and just build on with that, with their separate gifts with each other.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How were you able to identify that each, because you have two beautiful daughters,
Yes.
that they have gifts?
So my oldest daughter, she's now 17 and she is an early college graduate. So she got her associate's degree already. And so I noticed how just smart and intelligent she was in, like literally in middle school, in elementary school. Her teachers would come to me and say, we want to bump her up, skip her up a grade. And I said, she's not just intelligent or smart just to be smart. And I asked her like what things she was interested in. She loves science and math. And so I would tutor, and she saw me tutoring, and she asked me one day, Mom, can I help you tutor? I said, sure. And I saw how amazing she would do it without my help. This is a gift.
Absolutely.
And so she built her tutoring business. She started officially when she was in 8th grade, and she's been doing it for 5 years now. She has employees. She hires other early college students to be employees. So she's the largest tutoring business that is fully staffed with children, early college students that are under the age of 17.
Wow.
Very impressive.
That is amazing.
Absolutely.
She's 17.
She's 17 now.
Wow. That is definitely a gift from God.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And your other daughter?
Veronica, we just noticed just how smart and witty she was. She's always been hilarious ever since she's been born. I mean, literally. It was just the facial expression she would make at the age of 2. I own a dance academy myself. And so, of course, I put my children in that academy when they started walking. And Veronica, she just had this light about her where people would stop and say, your academy is amazing, but who is that little girl right there? And she just was so dynamic and just stood out, so special, set apart. And she came to us one day and she said, Mom, I love being expressive. I love acting. I love just being, free. And I said, well, let's turn this into something. She showed me a video that she wanted to do. She did it. I posted it. It went viral the next morning. And literally 2 days after that, we got the call from Jennifer Hudson. And she's been all over the world doing comedy, movies, stand-up. She's hosting a sneaker ball tomorrow. Just phenomenal. Amazing.
Oh, that touches my heart. That touches my heart. And I definitely give you salute and your husband salute, because you're supporting both of your children, your daughters. And that's what it is. You as a parent, God uses you as a vessel to lead the children, and that's what they're doing. And look at, wow, I'm blown away at the amazing just talents and gifts and everything that they have going on. Woo, yes. And I'm glad you illustrated that what you've noticed, because a lot of parents sometimes they get so caught up with everything else that they don't pay attention to things that should be happening or what they should be paying attention to. You took time to see, okay, my first daughter, she's gifted in this. My second daughter, she does that. And you took the time to analyze, to really understand your children. So parents, I definitely encourage you, if you haven't done so, take that time as they develop, as they grow, to understand your children, their likes, their dislikes, what they do, because this is what she did. And look at what amazing, beautiful family she has. They have this Mitchell Family Empire. Mitchell Family Empire. And so, yeah, I'm just truly blown away.
That is amazing.
Thank
That is definitely amazing. Those are God's gifts.
Absolutely.
17 and she has employees.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. So for those who are watching and listening that want to find you all, get to know more about you all, what you do, offer, etc., how can they find you?
So there's many ways to find us. So we're on TikTok as the Mitchell Family Empire. Thank you to everyone who already supports us. We're at 1.5 million followers.
Beautiful.
We're also on Instagram. You can find that more so on the VV Show, and Facebook, the VV Show as well. My academy is on Facebook and Instagram at I Dance Praise Academy. You can type in on Google, Mitchell Family Empire. You can type in my academy name. You can type in Danny's Tutoring Arts and Things. It's many ways to find us. Just Google, Facebook, on Threads. You can find us anywhere, literally.
Awesome. Any last minute words that you want to leave with the audience and listeners of Hoy En Día TV?
Absolutely. I want to say to everyone out there, if you're not sure how to do it, God is the answer. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and all of his righteousness, and I promise you, all things will be added unto you. Don't worry about what's going to be added. You worry about God and keeping your eyes on him, and I promise you, he'll make a way out of no way.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful message. You heard it here, because that's what Hoy En Día is. We aim to enlighten, educate, inspire, entertain, and educate you, the viewer and listener, with each and every episode. And we absolutely did that today. So thank you for coming. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And thank you all for tuning in. We'll be right back.
Sponsored by Divine Beauty and Accessories. Watch Hoy En Día TV, Thursday, 7:30 p.m.
Welcome back. Estamos de regreso aquí en Hoy En Día TV. We have another special guest. Introduce yourself, lovely lady, and a dear friend of mine, of course.
Encourage you
For both of
and
you. You can start first and you can
know,
with your mom. For the viewers and audience and listeners that want to do something similar, but they feel that maybe